Hello, everyone, and welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well. Positive healing vibes to all the subscribers, the viewers, and the world out there. Today we are doing Aries full moon energy reading for July 21st. Now, this full moon is going to be the second full moon in Capricorn. And with Capricorn being a cardinal earth sign and Cancer being a cardinal water sign, this full moon is giving us an opportunity to take a practical look at how we're feeling in certain areas. And also what practical takes we need to step to balance out our emotions so that our emotions don't hinder us from moving forward with our goals. Now, a little journal prompt if you're interested. What area of my life triggers me most emotionally? And what are 2 or 3 things that I can do in these moments to bring in balance? Now, please keep in mind, guys, the messages here on YouTube are general. They're not going to resonate every time with every person. It's really about the title. If there's something in the title that resonates, there's most likely going to be something in the message for you. For information on rituals for ritual kits for personal readings, the information is linked below in the description box. Subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome here, and it does help to set intentions for future messages. Also, guys, if you find the messages resonating for you, please give it a thumbs up or comment below how it was helpful, how it was resonating. You never know how your story could help another person. So let's dive in here, Aries, and see what we can see for your upcoming energy for this full moon. What exactly it is that you need to release through this energy. Most important message here for Aries, Spirit. What do my Aries friends need to know? What do they need to see through this upcoming energy? Please and thank you. Knight of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Two of Wands. It feels like it's like an uphill battle between you and a particular person, and even though you're feeling like maybe you should walk away, something's keeping you here. See how this plays out into the message here, Aries, but it's really about that bigger picture vision. I know I talk about it a lot, but when you're clear on what it is that you really want your life to be, what you want the outcome to look like, it's easier to see who and what is in alignment with that. So the energy surrounding you at this time, Aries, the Ten of Cups, the Challenge, the Hermit energy. So at one point in your life, you felt like this relationship was in alignment with your long-term vision, with what you wanted for your future. At some point in time, that vision shifted, and now you're questioning, is this person like on the same path as I am? And even though there may be a lot of positive memories, I feel like at this time, there's a lot of back and forth. There's a lot of bickering, a lot of at odds, and unnecessarily, because there's a lot of love here. So the Ten of Cups is the energy surrounding you, Aries. This is like family, home. And that's exactly how I see this playing out. It's like you and this person have this emotional attachment, and there's a lot to sacrifice here. Clarify the Ten of Cups for Aries energy, please and thank you. And maybe having a discussion with this person, and honestly, that could have been something that you've already done. But having that discussion sets that stage, and then start living that path, you know, and just by leading by example, that person is going to see I do feel like you and this person have grown apart. Like at one point, you guys had a very close connection, and now you guys may seem like distant cousins, and that's not fun to be in a long-standing relationship like that, especially if you want their opinion or you want them to enjoy this path with you, especially if it has something to do with like your spirituality. Maybe this is like meditation or like spiritual beliefs. It's hard to connect with a person that isn't on the same path spiritually as you. But you know what is in alignment with your purpose, with your path. I feel like you've probably gone within and done a lot of self discovery. So you know what it is that you want, but are having a hard time seeing how this person aligns. And again, just having that conversation sets the stage, but you can't hinder your growth for another person. Okay? That's what I'll say. And so, as honorable and noble as it sounds for you to want to stay for the family or stay for the kids, if there's a lot of bickering, if there's a lot of fighting, it's not a healthy environment for anybody to live in, kids or adults. So you really have to sit beside yourself and have these serious conversations. Can we calm the storm, or do we need to separate? And this isn't even in regards to a path. This is not traumatizing humans, not creating more blockages within your chakra system, because that's really what it boils down to. When we're in traumatic situations, when we're around a lot of arguing and fighting, especially as children, it creates blockages within that hinder us from moving forward, that we have to work through. It's a lot of times why these traps in our lives happen, because of things that we experienced in our childhood. So have that understanding. I know it seems noble, and a lot of people have this idea like, even if there's no love, we have kids, so we have to stay. And I understand completely. It's a hard decision to want to walk away. But if this is a situation where you guys are always at odds, Five of Wands energy, this is the outcome if no change is made. There's just going to be more fighting. There's just going to be more arguing. There's just going to be more big bickering. It's going to impede on your happiness, if it hasn't already. You are going to know what's right for you. I'm not saying make an impulsive action. Obviously, you're going to want to sit down. If you haven't, you're going to want to have a conversation. You're going to want to try to get on the same page with this person. But you have to live your life. You have to live in your purpose. You're going to feel discontent with your life the less amount of time you spend focusing on your path and trying to appease everyone around you. And as you go down this path, Aries, you're going to find those people that acclimate to you, your purpose, your tribe, as you will. The people that are in alignment with your path are going to automatically acclimate to you through this journey. And the people that aren't meant to be on this path are going to fade away. And it's part of the process. The only thing that you can really do is get crystal clear on what you want your bigger picture vision to look like, what your personal path, what your personal purpose is, and start taking action towards that. Start living in alignment with that. So the outcome of action is taken as the Six of Cups energy. This is nostalgia. This is happiness. I do honestly feel here, Aries, there is an opportunity for this person to come around. it can't be forced. So you can't force your idea on another person. You can't bully a person into doing things your way or forcing a person to do things your way. They have to come around naturally on their own accord. Otherwise, it isn't true. It isn't honest. And they're going to feel discontent with their life. You see what I mean? That's why, if everybody lived in their purpose and focused on what lifts their spirit up, what brings them joy, and found people that matched that energy, we all could be living happy, healthy lives. So let's clarify the Six of Cups energy. This is the nostalgic. This is the outcome of action is taken. Aries, I do feel like you are headed in a positive direction. There are a lot of things that are fading away from you right now. And that is a beautiful. But there is also a decision that needs to be made in regards to your happiness. No one can make that decision for you. And I do feel like there is a need to be strategic when making this decision. There's a lot at stake. But again, the further you go down this path without really deciding, the more discontent you're going to become with your decision. So, Five of Wands energy, this is the bickering, this is the back and forth. It's become so unhappy with yourself and with your life that it's going to be a difficult separation either way. The more you fight, the more you go back and forth, feel as if you're trapped and feed into this fear, the more difficult it's going to become to process this emotionally when you do decide. The more blockages you and this person are going to have between you to have an honest and open conversation. It's coming down to the wire. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. Again, if you find the message helpful, if it's resonating for you, please give it a thumbs up or comment below how it was helpful, how it was resonating. You never know how your story could help another person. We have the Tower, we have the Ace of Wands, the Empress, and the Three of Cups. The Tower energy, guys, is an ending. A lot of times this is something that comes to a significant end, but with this Tower energy, what I try to remind people of is something that's built on a shaky foundation. And so because of that, it could have never been built to last. Being honest with yourself through this process is what's important. I'm just the messenger, so don't shoot the messenger. I do feel like there are new experiences, new blessings coming in, but if you're caught up in the chaos, it's going to be hard to see. So, again, my best advice I can give, get crystal clear on what you want your life to look like, guys. Write it down. Go over it. Readdress the outcome every 6 months, every year. Go through this process and really gain that internal clarity for yourself and for your future. Let's pull out a moon manifestation oracle to sum up your reading. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support here on the channel. Just trying different things, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't. Oath. So 49. So Aries, this card talks about an oath that you've taken, like feeling like you've made a promise and needing to keep your promise. When we choose this symbol, perhaps it is time to look at how you have made your promises. Have you crossed your fingers behind your back, relinquished the magic that binds you to your oath? Has anyone else broken his or her promise to you? Let that person go. Don't hold on if someone refuses to be honorable. You don't want this person in your life. For now, the most important promise you can make is to yourself. Promise to be kind, loving, honorable, good. Do no harm. You belong to spirit. So Aries, I do feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. I hope the message was helpful for you guys, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste.